Today, the heavily anticipated MSN pack of Messi, Suarez and Neymar has been released. We will look at how to train them, what skills and boosters they need, and compare them to their old cards to see whether it's worth spending coins. Here comes Pepper. Welcome everybody, let's get right into this and start with Luis Suarez and a balanced build. We have 8 points in shooting, obvious for a striker, 0 points in passing. I feel like he's too weak here to invest in it. You could go up to 4 if you really need better passing, but I wouldn't do it. 8 in dribbling for better ball control, could go down to 7 if you like, because that's where tight possession gets the +3 manager boost. 9 points in both dexterity and lower body strength. All of these attributes are important for a striker, also just lets him get the +3 manager boost for speed. At last, 6 points in aerial strength. These are debatable, I'd say. Could go down to 4, but 6 is where you get the +3 manager boost and 88 physical contact, which really lets any player withstand defenders quite well. He does have bullet header, aerial superiority and header, but stat and height wise he isn't too well equipped, even with the points in aerial. So how many points you really need in aerial strength depends on your playstyle. The second build is for those who don't dribble much and can therefore allocate these points differently. In this case, all of the dribbling points go into dexterity. I think they are very useful there. The last build could be the best for those who rely on through balls and pace, which is a very uncommon strategy for eFootball, right? So here another point in dribbling gone, 2 points in aerial gone, but increased dexterity and lower body strength should make this build really worthwhile. As for skills, he absolutely needs one-touch pass, through passing and double touch if you use it. Other than that, I'd say it's up to you. Any feint you like, heel trick, gamesmanship, flip-flap plus soul control if you want the special double touch and better knock-on shots, whatever floats your boat. For his second booster, I'd go with Striker's Instinct, which is always a great option for strikers, obviously. You could also go for agility if you want the speed and balance, or shooting, especially with builds that have 6 points in aerial strength. Next up is Neymar. A really straightforward build here. 8 in shooting, just enough for the +3 manager boost, 2 in passing, as these points remained, 8 in dribbling, which grants him phenomenal dribbling stats, 12 in dexterity for 100 acceleration and balance, and 8 in lower body strength. Alternatively, for those that aren't too much into dribbling and prefer a passing heavy playstyle or something else, a build with less dribbling. -2 points in passing and dribbling, and +2 points in lower body strength for more speed, kicking power and stamina here. About skills, I'd recommend acrobatic finishing, one-touch pass, first time shot and long range shooting. Other than that, again, your choice. I'd personally probably go with fighting spirit, but it's really up to you. For the second booster, I would go with agility. Suits him really well, and more points in dexterity or lower body strength would be really expensive. Now let's compare this Neymar to the Brazilian Neymar. Not the most recent one, but the one before. Remember, no second booster here, no individual manager booster, but full manager proficiency boost. Dribbling stats are pretty close, slight advantage for the old Brazilian Neymar here. He also wins passing. Speed and acceleration go to the new Barcelona Neymar. 6 kicking power is quite a noticeable difference, and +14 physical contact is crazy. I'm not sure how much it matters at such low values, but it probably does matter quite a bit, especially if the opponent also doesn't have much. The new Neymar takes balance and stamina by 1 point. So since the second booster isn't even included, we can confidently say that the new Neymar is definitely better, although the difference isn't too big. Both are very good cards. Next up, the star of the pack, Lionel Messi. What an incredible card. What's so special about this card is not only the blitz curler, but also that the stat distribution is really incredible. In my opinion, best Messi in the game right now. The first build is really pacey. Can be used in the middle, but also on the cape sides. 8 points in shooting for insane finishing and curl. 1 point in passing, as usual the one that remained. 4 points in dribbling are already enough to have really crazy dribbling stats. 11 in dexterity and 12 in lower body strength make him seriously fast. It's just crazy. The second build is most suited as attacking midfielder, but if you like, you can use it anywhere you want. 8 points in shooting just like before, 4 in passing for the +3 manager boost, as attacking midfielders sometimes have to do long through balls. This time a bit more dribbling, 7 points. You could go down to 4 again if you prefer and save the points for the next attributes if you feel like it would help. 11 in dexterity and 9 in lower body strength make sure he's still incredibly fast. The third build is best suited as a striker, as a finisher. Use a bit more in shooting here, passing down to 1, dribbling down to 4, everything else remains. This build also makes best use of the blitz curler ability. My last build is pretty experimental. It's a very dribbling heavy build for those who love to dribble in tight spaces and who also love to include finesse dribbling in their attacks. To be fair, I'd probably have to try it for a few games to see if the high dribbling really makes a difference compared to lower but still incredibly high values. But since we have the free resets all the time available now, it might be worth a try. As for skills, acrobatic finishing is a must. I'd also go with fighting spirit. Other than that, up to you again. I would definitely choose flip flap and soul control for the special double touch. As a last skill, any feint you like, something like heel trick or gamesmanship, your choice really. For the second booster, I think agility is best. For the striker build, you could also go with striker's instinct or even shooting, and for the dribbling build, you could also go with ball carrying. For the first comparison, I chose 2005 Messi, as many people consider this card the best overall card in the game for a long time. I used the pace build for the new one and tried to match it with the old one so we can see the differences. The new Messi takes offensive awareness by 2 and slightly wins dribbling stats, although he loses dribbling itself by 5. -9 in low pass is quite a lot. Old Messi is amazing here, but 84 is absolutely enough to make great passes, especially as an attacker. Finishing and curl also go to the old Messi. Quite a convincing win, but still both very high. Now these are 2 of the 3 stats for me that make the difference. New Messi wins speed by 8 and acceleration by 5. These stats are extremely important for attackers. This difference is massive. Kicking power goes to the old Messi by 8, again both extremely high. Plus 17 in physical contact, especially with the new physical system, is incredible. This is something we have seen and will be seeing more now. Slightly improved cards with way more physical contact to not be too bad after the physical rework. Plus 4 in balance is also a nice win for the new one, but the old one is also amazing here. So who wins this? Well, stat-wise for me, it's a win for the new one, as he massively wins the key stats. But to be fair, overall, it's closer than I expected. The old one also has his moments, winning dribbling, low pass, finishing and kicking power, for example, quite convincingly. Well, let's not forget that there's no second booster included, and the new one has blitz curler, which is a very fair and not at all pay to win mechanic. The second comparison is against 2009 Messi. Again, I tried to match the builds. Here, it's sort of vice versa. New Messi convincingly wins pretty much everything that matters except finishing, speed, acceleration and balance. Heading and jump aren't too important for this type of player. Plus 19 in physical contact is crazy. So here you can actually see that the new Messi is like the 2009 one, but a bit slower, however greatly improved almost everywhere else. Unless played as a pure striker, where 2009 Messi might have a little edge depending on your playstyle, the new Messi takes this one easily. Again, like before, no second booster was included. The last comparison is against Bully Messi. Same pace build and try to match it closely. New Messi wins offensive awareness, but Bully Messi convincingly takes dribbling. Mind you, this is the new Messi's pace build. You could keep up with dribbling if you wanted. New Messi wins low pass and also finishing. Speed, acceleration and kicking power go to the new one, and quite convincingly so. Physical contact is an incredible win by Bully Messi. So you see, just like 2009 Messi, Bully Messi might also have a small niche in which he's better than the new Messi, although the new Messi is a bit better overall, especially considering the second booster and blitz curler. In this case, this niche is a classic deep lying forward that can physically hold his own even against physical defenders. Now to the big question. Should you spin? Is this pack worth it? I would confidently say it's up to you. What a useless answer, isn't it? If you have neither of these cards, odds are you want to go in. Messi really seems amazing, has blitz curler, incredible stats. In my opinion, overall best Messi right now. In a vacuum, all of these cards are looking really good. It absolutely depends on what players you already have, but odds are at least 2 of them should easily make the first 11 of most players. So yeah, if you have the money, probably a solid choice to spin here. Also, many people have fond memories of of these three playing together, so a bit of nostalgia also coming into play. I think the only scenario where you could consider not spinning is if you have one of the latest Messis plus either one of the latest Neymars. Could still spin if you want, but here I'd understand if somebody said, no, I'm waiting for a later upgrade. Remember, this is all just my 2 cents, all just my personal opinion. Other people might have different views. That's it, folks. Let me know if you like this video. I'd love if you subscribed, liked, or commented. Until then, guys, take it easy. Shaka!